Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me for our Tuesday Puja and Satsang. Tonight is part 31 of our Kali for Everyone series, and so tonight we're going to be honoring with a Puja and a Satsang Bhavatarini Kali. Quick announcement: this coming Friday, that'll be the day after Thanksgiving. 7 p.m. will be part 51 of our 64 Yogini series, and we'll be honoring the goddess Brahmani. So 7 p.m., you're welcome to join live on YouTube, and you're always welcome to join us in person at our temple, 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. And again, welcome and namaste. For those of you who are tuning in live, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. So let's begin the satsang. Bhavatarini Kali is a powerful and compassionate form of the goddess Kali, and she's widely worshipped in Bengal, especially at the Dakshineshwar Kali temple, where Sri Ramakrishna performed his sadhanas in the 19th century. So if you look at our altar tonight, really, when we talk about Bhavatarini Kali, we're really talking about a form of Dakshin Kali, the benevolent Kali that we've covered earlier in this series. And so I have a very old statue of Dakshin Kali or Bhavatarini Kali. You'll notice that she has her right foot upon Lord Shiva. She's displaying the mudras of dispelling fear and giving boons. She has her ego cutting sword and the head of a demon. Her tongue is protruding. She has a necklace of skulls and a skirt made of arms. And then next to her are my personal statues of the great guru, Sri Ramakrishna, and his wife, Sardama. So, Jai Guru. Bhavatarini means she who liberates. That's what the word tarini means. And she liberates the world, Baba. The liberator. She is the liberator from the ocean of worldly existence. And also the liberator from suffering, fear, and ignorance. She is a benign, really very benevolent, motherly form of Kali, whose role is to destroy obstacles, to remove fear, to cut bondage, and to grant liberation and protection. She is fierce in appearance, but deeply compassionate toward her devotees. At the Dakshineshwar temple outside of Kolkata, and many other Bengali temples, she is shown as dark blue or black in complexion. Think of black like the black infinity of space. She's standing on Shiva, who lies calmly beneath her. Her tongue is protruding, symbolizing humility and awe. Another correspondence to Kali's tongue is the flame of the cremation ground and also the vulva of birth. So she represents those forces that bring us into this world and also call us home when our time has come. She holds the sword and the severed head of a demon. That demon represents our own ego attachments. And again, Abhaya Mudra, the gesture of fearlessness, and Varada Mudra, the gesture of boons. And then the garland of skulls and the belt of severed arms. But her expression is protective, maybe even motherly rather than wrathful. Her main mantra that we'll be using for our meditation is Om Krim Krim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Krim Krim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Krim Krim Kalikaye Namaha. roughly translates to salutations to Mother Kali, embodiment of the seed syllable Krim. Very similar to the mantra for Dakshin Kali, which is simply Om Krim Kalikaye Namaha. Another mantra that we'll be using for our puja will be Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Salutations to the world liberating mother. Another popular Bengali chant is also Jai Ma Bhavatarini. So common offerings are red hibiscus flowers. I'm going to be using some reddish, at least, Astramaria, which look very similar. Bell leaves, sandal paste, sweets, rice, and fruits. Her popular days for her worship would include Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesday corresponds to Mars, Saturdays with Saturn. These are very traditional days for honoring Kali. She's also very often honored during Navaratri and also during the new moon as well. The most famous shrine for Bhavatarini Kali is the Dakshineshwar temple near Calcutta, which I mentioned before. And again, this was the temple of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Sardama. Guru Purnima of 2008, I was fortunate enough to spend some time meditating in their room in that temple. Sri Ramakrishna described her as ever compassionate and the mother who grants spiritual realization, freedom from suffering, grace, and protection. She represents freedom from the ego, destruction of negative karmas, liberation, also called moksha, and Divine Mother compassion. She transforms fear into strength and ignorance into wisdom. Jai Ma Bhavatarini. Jai Ma Bhavatarini. Jai Ma Bhavatarini Namaha. So we'll be using the first mantra, Om Bhavatarini Namaha, for our puja. And hopefully you have your puja set with you, because I'm going to guide you through the steps of our simple puja. And then I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, and I'm going to do a little guided meditation for Bhavatarini Kali. And at the end of that meditation, we'll be chanting her other mantra, Om Krim Krim Kalikaye Namaha. So with that, I invite you to take a comfortable seated position. Maybe roll the shoulders back so your breath can be full. Find a position where your back can be straight. You can be on your mat and cushion, or sitting on a cushion. You could also be seated in a straight back chair if this is comfortable for you as well. If you'd like, you could even do the meditative phase of tonight's puja and meditation, lying on your back in Shavasana as well. But find that comfortable position. Look upon the image of Bhavatarini Kali. Get your eyes relaxed. Let's begin by breathing deeply. Breathing away the cares and the concerns of the day. Breathe away those distractions that might hinder your focus and your ability to meditate. Just breathe those things away. Just let them go with each out breath. breathing in an increased sense of relaxation with each in-breath, a sense of peace, and a sense of security. And focusing on your heart center, I invite you to take a moment to once again get in touch with that Divine Mother's presence within yourself, knowing she's with you always, teaching you, healing you, guiding you. And I invite you to take a moment and think of some aspect of your life that is ready for healing or transformation or resolution. And I invite you to make a simple intention for yourself for tonight's practice. Just a simple statement of where you want the energies for our meditation to go. This can be for yourself or for someone else. And I invite you to repeat that simple statement to yourself silently 3 times. And then I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And let's begin our practice by chanting the seed syllable Krim 3 times. Inhale Krim. Second deep inhale for Krim. Third deep inhale for Krim. Jema Bhavatarini. Jema Bhavatarini. Jema Bhavatarini. So I invite you to join me in chanting the mantra Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Taking a spoonful of water from your water pot, placing it in your left hand. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Cleansing your hands, and with your right hand, anointing your third eye and your heart center. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Taking another spoonful of water, cleansing your altar. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Taking your perfume bottle, placing a little on your ring or middle finger, and anointing your altar images. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Include Shiva underneath Kali. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. And any other devotional images. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. And anointing your third eye center as well. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Taking up the fruit or whatever food item you have. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Offering it with your right hand. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Lighting your flame, and with your right hand offering the flame. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Taking the incense and lighting your incense and offering that. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Taking a little more water from the pot, offering some water to cool the atmosphere. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. And then finally offering flowers. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. And bowing. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Jai Ma Bhavatarini. Jai Ma Bhavatarini. Jai Ma Bhavatarini Namaha. So now I invite you to continue sitting with a straight back, closing your eyes and breathing deeply and preparing for our meditation. This will be a powerful inner meditation for energy purification and for moksha, or liberation. Breathe slowly and deeply. Make any adjustments or micro adjustments you might want to do to be comfortable. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. And just simply close your eyes and let my voice guide you. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. Om Bhavatarini Namaha. With your eyes closed, imagine all forms around you fading. Let everything in your mind's eye become a vast black blue void. Not empty, but alive, like the womb of the universe, the blackness of space. This is Mahakali's own form. The infinite before creation. Just breathe slowly and deeply and feel yourself merging into this space. And in the center of the void, see a tiny electric blue flame, no larger than a firefly. We'll begin to meditate upon the seed mantra Krim. This is the bija of Ma Kali, creation and dissolution. So I invite you to inhale, and as you inhale, mentally chant the syllable Krim. And as you exhale, mentally chant the syllable Krim. Inhale, Krim. Exhale, Krim. Continue breathing and chanting silently the syllable Krim. And with each inhale, notice the blue flame brightening. And with each exhale, notice it expanding, getting bigger and bigger with each exhalation. Inhaling Krim. Exhaling Krim. Inhaling Krim. Exhaling Krim. And watching the flame brightening and expanding. And let this vibration, let this blue flame fill your entire body. Brightening. Expanding. Filling your being. And from the blue flame, you begin to notice a pillar of shimmering indigo light growing upwards and downwards, piercing the earth and piercing the sky. And out of that light, Bhavatarini Kali slowly manifests. See her appearing before you. Her skin is the color of deep space. Her hair spreads like a storm cloud halo. She stands on the tranquil body of Lord Shiva, symbolizing mind overcome by pure awareness. Her upper right hand raises the sword of knowledge. Her upper left hand holds the severed head of a demon, the ego which has been cut away. Her lower right hand forms a Abhaya mudra, dispelling fear. And her lower left hand forms Varada mudra, the mudra of boons, the mudra of liberation. She's frightening to the ego, but infinitely gentle to the soul. Look upon the image of Bhavatarini Kali. And as you gaze upon your image, let your breath become passive and natural. And know that in tantric meditations such as this one, visualization is a form of inner sacrifice. So I invite you to look around and visualize all of your fears. Visualize all of your attachments. Visualize your limiting beliefs. Visualize your emotional wounds. Visualize your karmic shadows and your ego masks. See them as dark smoke rising from your heart center. Puffs of black smoke rising up from your chest and moving toward Bhavatarini Kali. And then watch as Ma Kali inhales this smoke. See it entering through her nostrils and maybe also her third eye in the center of her forehead. It enters her and it burns in her fire and returns back to you as light. It burns in her inner fire and returns to you as bright light. It burns in her inner fire and returns to you as light. This is the inner meaning of Bhavatarini, she who liberates from the ocean of worldly bondage. And so now I invite you to watch as Ma Kali raises her sword of knowledge. She raises it above you, but do not fear. And you feel this blade of awareness cutting first the knot of your heart, Hridaya Granthi. Second, it cuts the illusion of separateness. Third, it cuts the inertia of past karmas. And fourth, it cuts the veil between you and your true nature. And you yourself are not destroyed. Only your false layers have fallen away. And now I invite you to visualize yourself lying beneath Bhavatarini Kali, like Shiva, calm and surrendered. And her right foot gently now presses your chest, not to crush you, but to still your restless mind. And your breath becomes silent, and your thoughts dissolve. You experience a moment of pure, unbroken awareness. And know that this is the tantric state, where Kali equals consciousness, and you also equal consciousness. No separation remains. You and she are one and the same. You and Bhavatarini Kali are one and the same. You and the Divine Mother are one and the same. And you begin to notice that her form begins to grow brighter, 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 and brighter, until she becomes a sphere of radiant blue light. And you see that light beginning to expand, filling your body, filling your mind, filling the room, filling the sky, filling the entire universe, embracing you and all things and all beings that exist. And finally, that light collapses back into your heart. There is no Kali outside of you now. She dwells in your center as Shakti, as power, as awareness, Chit, and infinite freedom, Moksha. So I invite you now to sit in a place of stillness and allow yourself to fully integrate this experience into your being. And listen to the sound of her mantra and feel it working toward the fulfillment of your intention. Om Krim Krim Kalikaye Namaha. 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 And let the mantra become part of your being as well. And let it be the light that guides you in the days ahead. Jema. 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 Bhavatarini. Namaha. So I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation and bringing your awareness back. Hear the sound of my voice and any other sounds in your personal space. Feel the floor beneath you supporting you. Feel the clothes that cover you, the temperature of the air upon your skin. And I invite you to slowly raise your arm, your right arm, and gently touch your heart center and your third eye center, keeping your eyes closed. And I invite you to say these words after me silently to yourself. Ma Bhavatarini Kali. Aham Tvam Eva. Ma Bhavatarini Kali. Aham Tvam Eva. Ma Bhavatarini Kali. Aham Tvam Eva. O Mother Bhavatarini Kali, I am none other than you. O Mother Bhavatarini Kali, you and I are one. I and you are one. So now with your eyes closed, I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And take a moment to again acknowledge that Divine Mother's presence within yourself. And just know she's always with you. Whenever you need knowledge, whenever you need healing, whenever you need guidance. And thank her for that presence in your life. And also give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice, knowing you can replay this broadcast and do this meditation again, or just simply meditate on her mantras whenever you have need. And then slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. And Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. And thank you. So I hope you enjoyed that this evening. And again, you can always do this meditation again by replaying the broadcast. I'd love to hear about your experiences during the meditation, so please feel free to email me at omcdevi, AUMCDEVI, at gmail.com. You can also message me at my channel. And I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving on Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful time with your families and those closest to you. And I look forward to you joining me Friday night, 7 p.m., when we honor the Yogini Brahmani, the creative principle. So until then, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. And thank you again. Namaste.